all menopausal women, pre-diabetics, diabetics, those going through high blood pressure, those experiencing arthritis or other bone-related issues, those going through chronic inflammations, those that are going through toxic overload, those that are overweight and want to lose weight in a healthy way, those managing high blood pressure, those that are having problems sleeping, heart-related issues, those that are having low iron, those that are going through low calcium, you need more calcium, you need more potassium, more magnesium. You need also to be in this very meeting, because I want to share one particular food that possesses all of this just in one. And my best and sweetest memory of this very food, and that is moringa leaves. Now, I started with moringa leaves as far back as 2011. And the experience I will never forget about this miracle food or nutrient-dense food, whichever name you choose, you can call it, is the point when I was having chronic pain during my perimenopause years with those ugly experiences. I mean, it was really a challenging moment for me. The muscle was so sore, could not move it. No taking of milk. Milk makes it worse because milk is inflammatory. You can't take no caffeine, no drugs. If you take drugs, it's worse. It's poor sleep and several others. And so where can one find the calcium to help to heal the bones? With what of the starches? What of the everything? Until I came across this food. It's actually moringa leaf powder. I was grinding it into powder at that time. Was so much in love with it, you know. It helped to supply the iron that is needed to pump oxygen, and doing all of this without calorie, without caffeine, without, adding acid, instead helping you to reduce toxic overload and acidity, removing inflammations, without sodium, without all those things that we worry about, without sugar, without, creating acidic environment, without fat, trans fats and oils, none of them, just in this very food. So I used it and taking it as tea and tincture, just a pinch. Because a lot of people may make the mistake to just heap a tablespoon of moringa leaf powder into a cup like you would do for coffee. My dear, don't do it. You won't like the experience. Just a pinch is all you need. That earlier video I did, just few leaves. It didn't even change the color of the water. To have a golden color or a color that you will feel, yes, there is something in it. Yet, it delivered result. And so if you're in any of this category mentioned, my dear, better go search for the good moringa and then find a way to incorporate it smartly into your diet. Don't overdo it. It's high in iron too. Most of the nutrients, over 300 anti-inflammatories in one food. Which other food does that? None. And so you must take it cautiously. If you are looking to sleep, you will sleep, and you will beg him sleep to go. And so you go ahead, get it, but don't forget, moderation remains our rule. Just a pinch. You don't need too much. And ensure that you monitor or know the processing of it. Because if it's not properly processed, like you must process within 3 days, 72 hours. And as soon as it's dried, like the one I showed us in that earlier video, you put it in an airtight. Don't allow further interaction with oxygen or start collecting molds. Once it's dried inside the house, in the house, not outside the sun, immediately within that 72 hours that it's dried, you pack it into airtight. Don't allow further interaction with air, and continue using it for a couple of weeks or even months until as long as you are perceiving that friendly aroma. When the molds start coming into it, you will feel it. As you smell it, that flavor won't be there again. And so, moderation remains our rule. And if you like this message, hit the follow button and subscribe also for more.